So today we'll be having a look at a few settings that you need to change right now to improve and hopefully rank up as well. So let's get started and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell just in case you haven't. Open up Valorant and go to settings, and I hope you don't have a penalty like I have. Anyways, go to settings. Okay, so the first thing is the minimap. Go ahead and zoom out completely so the entire map is visible and increase the minimap zoom for clarity. Now, if you are on B, you will still know every single position of your teammate on mid or on A side, or even enemy movements across the entire map, and decide if rotations are necessary or not. Second thing is keeping player centered. Keep this off because if this is on, the minimap setting that we just did will be useless. So rotation should be on, and it is one of my personal preferences because it gives you an easier sense of direction, and it's up to you if you want the rotation to be on or off. I feel comfortable in on, so I just keep the rotation on. Now the third setting is show corpses. Disabling it will declutter your game and you will get more FPS. Besides that, it becomes easier for Sage players to identify their teammate's body, and if you do not understand what I mean, you can have a look. Now the fourth setting is show blood. In my optimization videos, I have told you to turn it off. By the way, if you want to optimize Valorant for more FPS, you can watch this video right on the screen after this one. Anyways, keeping it on will help you spot enemies behind cover, or even to know whether you tag them or not, as you can see on the screen right now. Fifth setting is raw input buffer. Keep it on, and you ask what is the difference. Basically, what it does is it gives mouse input directly to the game rather than going through the operating system or the OS. The latency becomes less, and if you go ahead and turn it off and then turn it on, you can actually feel the difference. I don't know if you can see the difference on the screen, but if you do it yourself, you can feel the difference. So keep it on, it will be way smoother. Sixth setting is shooting error. If you're a beginner, it can be helpful, but I personally do not like it. But if you want to learn spray patterns and stuff, then sure, go ahead and keep shooting error on. But I personally don't like it, so I just keep it off, and my crosshair is dots, so it doesn't really matter. Seventh setting is auto re-enter scope. After you shoot from a sniper, that is outlaw, marshal, or an operator, after every shot, it opens up the scope automatically, so you do not have to press anything. I'm used to it from CSGO, and if you want a video on CS2 optimization, just let me know in the comments. Okay, so it's your personal preference to keep it on or off. If you struggle to open scope after every shot, go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so the 8th setting is NVIDIA Reflex. So this should not be turned off. Either keep it on or on plus boost, and it will reduce the latency obviously. So you can try between on and on plus boost, but do not keep it off. Okay, so now the 9th setting is HRTF. It is basically 3D audio, so you can hear footstep instead of just left and right. You can also know if the enemy is coming from above or below you. So let me just give you a demonstration here. Okay. Next setting is to auto equip after planter ability. So set it to strongest if it is not, and at times when you use your ultimate, like with raise, or maybe you are planting and enemy comes off and you stop your ability or plant and you have a knife in your hand, obviously you do not want that. So this setting will enable you to have the strongest weapon that you have in your inventory right now, as you can see. Okay, so the last setting is disable scroll wheel. Okay, so you can disable your scroll wheel for changing weapons to avoid accidentally switching to wrong weapon, and use number keys instead, like 1 2 3 for switching between primary, secondary, and a knife. I used to hit the op shot and scroll to knife to fall back, but sometimes I scroll even before hitting the left click and switch to the knife in front of my enemy, so you don't want that. This habit can save you from dying, so disable the scroll wheel or just don't use it. As in my case, my scroll wheel doesn't work anymore, so it's not really a problem for me. I never used it anyways. So change these settings right now and have a better experience of the game and hopefully rank up as well. So that's it. Go share it with your friends who actually need some help with Valorant or are just starting out. With that being said, this was it for today's video, and thanks for watching. See you soon in the next video. Peace.